Hi guys, I just wanted to wish you all a happy Halloween, and this is going to be your general reading for the month of October. I realize it's a little bit late, but my readings do cover the past, present, and future. So you're going to be looking at some things that happen in the month of November, probably the beginning of November, towards the end of the forecast. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys really enjoy these readings. Take care. Hi there, Pisces. How are you all doing? I hope you've had a wonderful October so far. This is going to be your end of month general reading and forecast. It will cover past, present, and future. The present being the moment that you view this reading, and then the future being the future. So the weeks going forward. What can Pisces expect? What does Pisces need to know? And what are the general energies and messages surrounding Pisces at this time? We're looking at the past, present, and future. For all my Pisces, suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. What are the general messages and energies? Oops, let's reshuffle those. Pisces need to know regarding their general reading. What are the messages? Again, what are the messages of energy spirit? And let's do one more. Starting with your recent past, we have the Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, with the High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, present situation, Seven of Swords, Judgment, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands, future, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, outcome, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, Pisces. Alright there, Pisces. Let's take a look at your cards. There was a painful ending in your recent past. It would not have been pleasant. It could have been an illness, but it could also have been a feeling of just being done. And the end of something. In the dawn, in the distance, is a new day, is a new beginning. But it has made you a wiser person, and I think that you can look objectively on the situation, as the Queen of Swords would, and be intuitive about it too, because she's coming up with the High Priestess. I think that you are either looking at this ending and making a decision, or you're able to remove yourself literally like an out-of-body experience and say, I knew it. It's one of those situations where you saw it coming and you were like, I knew it. You're highly intuitive. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Prosperity, abundance, independence, feeling of self-sufficiency, employment, leadership, all of those things in your recent past. It could be that you have a vision and you're working in a group of, or a team. It could be that you have the foundations of a relationship going on here. But either way, I see skill and I see independence, a lot of it. I see someone who can Create a vision and stick with it. I also see wealth for you. So on the money front, I'm seeing good things there, especially in your recent past. But again, I'm seeing a situation here where there was an ending and almost like a I knew it moment. I knew this was going to happen, and I don't feel like you dwell there for very long. Something in your present situation is telling me that there could be someone around you who is stealing from you or getting away with something. And you are now making a decision about it. Judgment is a final decision. It's about being judgmental. It's about saying yes or no. No, I'm not going to put up with this, or whatever. The judgment, the horn is blowing directly at the Seven of Swords, which is this can represent cheating, lying, stealing, getting away with something. This is the card of mental strategies and self-interest. I think that you're making a decision about someone or something that has been deceptive in your life. There's a decision being made. Coming out in the open, speaking your truth. This angel Gabriel, is delivering a final warning, a final judgment, and it feels as though you will be free at this point, but perhaps it's too late because this person has already gone away with whatever they got away with. It could be that there's someone leaving and you are now having to make a decision. It could be that you're deciding to leave a situation once and for all as well. There's some, you've been through a lot, Pisces. It feels like a battle. And the words love is a battlefield comes to my mind. I'm trying to recall the lyrics now. You definitely are building up a wall here, and you're ready to defend yourself. You're ready for the challenge. But you have a lot of experience behind you. And you're not going to let that. You're not going to let go. You're going to keep fighting. And you have the Four of Wands, which represents victory and happy home and foundation. You've made it, Pisces. You've made it. You've come home. You have a lot to be proud of. You have a lot to be thankful for. There is a homecoming here. There's family and friends around you. You have support. So there are some moments in your past and even in your present that you're dealing with, but you're going to be very decisive this month. And in terms of your work and career, I don't see any issues there either. At least not major issues. I see good things happening for you. Let's talk about the future. It's going into November. I'm getting this card a lot, the Wheel of Fortune, the changing of the seasons. I think that the wheel is just moving slowly for you, and I think you're ready for change, and perhaps you're ready for a new breath of fresh air. But I think that the warning I'm getting is just you're going to need to roll with the punches on this one. I do see you needing to take a break because we go from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, and the 10 is reversed, which says that you absolutely do need to put your load down. You are going to have to let go of some things. You cannot walk around with all the duties and obligations that you have going now and continue to accumulate more. Something is going to have to give. And yes, maybe you're a little unlucky in this particular instance, and are feeling restless. Restless and looking for a sign. I feel like for some of you, there are issues within the family, and there could be a loss of a long-term relationship or even some long-term securities. So be careful about that. Be careful about doing something that doesn't feel right, proceeding down a path where you know it's just going to be, you're going to end up in the same place as you did before. So be careful of repeating, mistakes over. There's something that you've been working on, and I don't feel like you're seeing the results. So like what I'm saying here is that don't try and force a square peg into a round hole. If it didn't fit the first time, it's probably not going to, if you keep trying to jam it in there, it's not going to fit. There's something that you're doing that is exhausting you, and you need to stop doing it. And if you're looking for a sign, the writing is on the wall. It's look at your energy levels. Look at the amount of work that you're putting in. If this is a family situation or a long-term relationship or dealing with a money or investment, I would say it's time to reevaluate. Again, you have 2 10s in your reading, plus the Wheel of Fortune. Something is over. Something is ending here. And I don't think that you need to wait anymore. I think you need to move on. That's what I'm seeing. The waiting hasn't paid off. The waiting game hasn't paid off. The amount of effort that you put in hasn't paid off. And so something is telling me that time to reevaluate who you're putting your energy and time into. Are they really worth it at the end of the day? Probably not. Because relationships good ones at least, there's reciprocation, right? And this can go for any aspect of your life: a job, a relationship, an investment, any investment of your time and energy. The cards are saying, if it doesn't feel right and you're putting all the time and energy into it and not getting anywhere, something has to give. Asking for spiritual guidance for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Base chakra. This is your first chakra, and it deals with your root chakra. This is where your survival instincts kick in. This is where fear and anxiety and the fight or flight feelings start to kick in. Your base instincts. Let's talk about your root chakra. So we are dealing with the color red, the sound lum, which is a chant, the element earth, the adrenal gland, and the keywords are I have. You do have a lot of pentacles in your reading, which deal with the material world and security. And what makes you feel secure? I'm going to turn the cards upright for the purposes of this aspect of your reading. So, known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of your spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues. So likely we are dealing with earthly issues right now, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. Physical movement strengthens the chakra, so walking, dancing, and working in your garden will help strengthen it. Doing anything that will get you moving. By energizing this chakra, Pisces, you are strengthening your right to have, and you will be blessed with the loving and supportive relationships that you truly deserve. And bringing this chakra into alignment is going to help with those feelings of insecurity, loss in the material world, wanting to have things, wanting to own things, and building up that foundation, building up that root chakra through exercise, through movement, will combat those feelings, those insecurities, feelings of I don't have enough, I'm not making enough, all of those feelings that you and things that you're saying to yourself. Because we create our own reality, because we're in charge of making ourselves healthy and grounded and living in abundance. Because you deserve that as a human being on earth. 100% deserve all of those things. Don't ever think that you don't, because you do. And you can and you will. Okay? Sending you off with many blessings, love and light. I'll see you soon for your November love forecast. Take care.